Thank you, Sahani sir and Dr. Deepa Bala. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. This is the 1650th day of continuous webinar conducted by International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy. Today, our guest is Professor Dr. Kalyan Soru. Let us begin the session with 1 minute silent prayer. Thank you all. The International Forum for Promoting Homeopathy comprises of homeopathic lovers, students, and doctors. We have 3 sessions every day. The first session of the day is already over in Hindi from 7:30 to 8:30. From 8:30 to 9:30, we have the international session in English. And from 9:30 to 10:30, we have a local language session in Malayalam. We are uploading the videos of the same on the very next day. But unfortunately, due to a ban from YouTube, we are unable to upload the videos from now. And we will be able to upload the videos of the sessions in the coming days as and when they uplift the ban. As you know, when somebody talk about some of the things which are not as according to the protocol made by the YouTube personalities, they may force a ban on us, just like Facebook. Whenever somebody is writing something against the policy of the government or the WHO, sometimes that may happen. So like that, this is the problem with we people. And unfortunately, we as homeopath people are really gone from the other side of medicine, and Dr. Hahnemann was the critic person who really criticized everything from the very beginning because of his knowledge and because of his way of thought. The same way of thought from us may give some kind of irritation to others, and that may be the reason why this they are not understanding what we people are telling, and they are not trying to understand what is the scientific thing behind homeopathy. Once they studied all these things in that way, definitely they will not ban us from provoking such statements, because that kind of statements are really unwanted for the time being. Okay. Anyway, let me come to today's guest. We have a wonderful guest in Professor Dr. Kalyan Soru. Sir has completed a DMS Calcutta, and is a retired professor, Department of Practice of Medicine, Gaya Homeopathic Medical College, Bihar. And he has done so many lectures in different forums, and particularly the Government Homeopathic Medical College, Hyderabad, near Uttar Pradesh, and Government Homeopathic Medical College, Kanpur. And he has written a lot of articles and he is the author of some of the books. The books are Diseases of the Nail, But of Homeopathic Philosophy, Easy Materia Medica. And sir has the experience of more than 50 years in the field of homeopathy in class, and he is a classical prescriber, and he loves homeopathy. His wife is also a homeopath, and one of his daughter is also a homeopathic doctor. And sir has presented some sessions in the previous edition of our presentation. And today, one of the big subjects is being sir has chosen one of the big subject, that is psychosis in homeopathy. Let us proudly welcome the guest of the day, Dr. Kalyan Soru, to this session. Welcome, sir. Please unmute yourself. You are the co-host, and you can please unmute. Please unmute.
Hello, sir. I am audible.
Yes, you're audible. You are the co-host.
Thank you, sir. Let's proceed. Respected all my homeopaths, sister and brothers. Before starting my lecture, I naman to Dr. Mahendra Singh of Calcutta Homeopathic Medical College, Calcutta. He was my best teacher of organ and of medicine. A nice book in Organon of Medicine, written by Dr. Mahendra Singh and Dr. Subhas Singh. I request to all homeopaths must be read his book. Before starting my topic, I want to say something to you. Must read Organon and must follow the Organon of Medicine. You can earn money by homeopathy, but you cannot learn homeopathy without Organon of Medicine. Again, I am going to repeat this line for all. You can earn money by homeopathy, but you cannot learn homeopathy without Organon of Medicine. Only selection of similar remedy by materia medica is not sufficient to cure the patient. Similar must be miasm also. Without anti-miasmatic treatment, you cannot cure a chronic case. You can suppress them, not cure them. Chronic disease, due to the fundamental cause of like the SORA, syphilis, and psychosis. SORA produced by the evil thought of mind. Psychosis and syphilis produced by the action of evil thought of the mind. Be careful who takes place, case history of the patient, and try to collect from the patient the miasmatic background of the disease by the patient. This main duty of the physician to collect the miasmatic background during the case history of the patient. The word psychosis derived from the Greek word that is psychon, S-Y-K-O-N, which means fig. A fig works like the disease of the skin that appear as an external manifestation of this condition. Many mental symptoms could be a effect of the mind of the psychosis patient. When Hahnemann rediscovered the principle of similarity as the necessary relationship between remedies and the disease in order to effect a cure, he established it a therapeutics law based on the human experimentation, similia, similibus, and curanter. For every time the symptomatic picture of the remedy implied matches to the symptomatic picture of the patient, a decided improvement would follow after the point of full recovery. Every single case was corroborating such discovery, and yet it seemed not to be enough. The response could be expected almost with the absolute certainty and the responsibility. Dr. Samuel Hahnemann devoted 10 years of his peculiar life to the study of this chronic underlying condition, miasm, or the constitution. Dyscrasia, which have always been the sources of the mankind. 10 years of laborious effort studying in details each single case that offer resistance to a well-selected remedy. All chronic elements can really be reduced to only three: psora, syphilis, and psychosis. This chronic condition is the result of the after effect of the suppression of an acute non-syphilitic venereal disease, namely gonorrhea, which is an infectious contagious disease. This is the acute form can only be transmitted by the contact of the infection agent with a mucous membrane. The suppression of the itch or any skin eruption produce that multiple headache contention, we well known psora. Each of the head, when cut off, will become two. The suppression of the burning of the primary lesion of chancre is syphilis, produced by the chronic form of the miasmatic syphilis. Likewise, when acute gonorrheal discharge is suppressed, produce psychosis develop. It is the suppression of acute symptoms that actually produce the chronic condition. Psychosis is not the gonorrheal infection, but the effect of the suppression of the gonorrhea discharged by any dissimilar method of the treatment. The suppression result in the chronic miasm like psychosis. An acute case of malaria suppressed with quinine or with any other powerful acting drug is turned into the chronic case of the malaria with the resulting enlarged liver and the spleen and profound anemia. The first or the primary of the gonorrheal discharge from the male urethra or the female vagina in the female. If the medicated agent used was the powerful drug like the mercury, silver nitrate, potassium permanganate, the immediate result of the suppression would be an invasion to the neighboring organ like the male gonorrhea, urethritis, prostatitis, and inflammation of the testicle, or even the abscess at the neck of the bladder. In female, and endometritis, inflammation of the uterus, ovaritis, and tubercular abscess, tubal abscess. The first great change which psychosis produce when suppression is the attack the blood and produce the anemia. When a person is infected with gonorrhea, as also happened with all other infectious contagious diseases, the infection take place at exactly the same site and the time of the contact with the infectious agent. A period of several days follow, which is called the incubation period, which practically no symptoms at neighboring, but having already felt in impact of the infection. Nature immediately begins to develop a process of elimination, and by the fourth or the fifth day, it accumulated so much defensive material at the site of the involved tissue that an inflammation takes place in an effort to drain out the infection, and a discharge is established. Such nature's way to effect a cure, but then comes the man believing himself wiser and advised that the clever thing to do to stop the discharge. And so an acute simple case gonorrhea is turned into most complicated case psychosis. If the treatment does not succeed, his responsibility, the discharge that will turn from the general predisposition to cold and various guttural condition, to the arthritis, rheumatism, heart disease, diabetes, and even the malignancy. Every case of influenza or even common cold require an antibiotic remedy. The first stage appear as the result of the direct suppression of the discharge. The most frequently met with the psychotic infection are to be found in the pelvic disease of the omen or the pelvic infection of the ovary, cystic derangement of the ovary, cervix, and the uterus. Appendicitis has frequently a secondary psychosis, the peculiar bluish congestion common in psychotic inflammation. When child are born of the psychotic parents, they may show some of this manifestation of the secondary stage with different type of the dermatitis, like the chatting of the skin with the characteristic excoriation psychotic discharge. The urine and the stool excoriate. The whole perineum is found inflamed, hot, very sore, and painful due to the urine, and the child will be screamed after urination. If a newborn baby discharges very hot urine, the indication of the psychotic child. If the child is poor during the acute gonorrhea infection of the mother, he will develop an acute gonorrhea conjunctivitis, a condition that has caused permanent blindness to the many children. But if the child born during the secondary stage of psychosis in the parents, that is after the suppression of the acute symptoms, he may inherit several of different manifestations. Many a time, The removal of an organ infected with psychosis or a tumor has rapidly carried on the case to a malignancy. Suppression is also produced by the drug when acting only palliative, approaching nature's own effort to the restore health. Local treatment also suppress the condition. Enlarged tonsil, hemorrhoids, or any other type of variosity in the psychotic origin. The treatment should never be done by surgical or the suppression. That will harm to the patient and produce more complicated condition of the patient. Never give advice to cut off the tonsil or hemorrhoids. Live away from the surgery. After surgery, your vital organ will be deranged and you will not come in the cure stage. Carcinoma, lupus, epithelioma, or a tendency to the diabetes, bright disease, or the tuberculosis, all of these may be developed from the psychotic miasm. The first skin lesion that we meet are watery eruption or the watery growth. They accumulate from belonging to the condylomata family. One other way for the psychotic elements to enter the organ is by means of a smallpox vaccine. All type of vaccine given to the human body, they produce the psychiatric effect to the patient. So my request to all homeopaths, the vaccine, any kind of vaccine, produce the psychotic effect. The red mole and another symptoms which appear most frequently on the anterior part of the body, especially on the chest region. It looks like a smooth, round, and shiny, often as red as blood, has the appearance of the polka dot on the skin. They can also appear on the back or anywhere. Their size varies from a pinhead to that of a pea. It is the positive sign of psychosis heredity. There is another a specific psychotic lesion called a spider dot. Just you see in the case of sepia, which is generally formed on the face, mostly over the molar bone of the face. It is light brown in color or light red, sometimes dark looking. The suppression of the ring bone, which as we know is a suppression of psychosis in its most virulent form. Latent tubercular base who produce those skin diseases. Those people which are affected by the psychosis are like to take aromatics, mustard, peppers, condiments of all kind of rich stimulating foods. Narcotics are the general excitement of the gouty diathesis. If the patient ill, psychotic patient, if he ill, he would go to several doctors, one after another. When the patient comes to you or your clinic, that will not stay in your treatment, because psychotic patient is very suspicious patient, never believe in you and never believe on the doctor. So if he ill, he would go to the several doctors, one after another, and yet he would not be satisfied. He cannot satisfy with any doctor, either you are a very good doctor or other. If he place himself under one doctor, he would change him in a few days and go to the another doctor. So this is the basic problem of the psychotic patient. If he make a statement of his symptoms, he could have it corrected repeatedly, as he thinks that the correct idea has not been expressed. So always the psychotic patient repeated his matter, repeated his symptoms to the doctor, because he know the doctor is not hearing my word, doctor is not satisfied with my word. So always try to say one by one, one by one. If he write something, he would read it over and again and make changes every time. He always suspected that the idea has not been correctly laid on. Psychosis has a tendency for brooding over things. If he is, he is never thinking of it. He contact sake of tenacious thought from his mind. Psychosis patient is very suspicious. So the patient thinks that I cannot say all things related to my body, because doctor know all the things background of my, so this is the not good for me. All the thieves, the robbers or the murderer are the product of the psychosis. Always think you, all the thieves, all the robbers, all the murderers are the product of the psychosis. So we homeopath must request from the government, if the jailers or jail request to treatment of the Qaidi of the jailer must be change the mind of the everything, either he is robber or the murderer. You can change the mind by the help of your homeopathic medicine. It makes a beast of a man. This is the nature of the psychotic patient. A man became the beast. It makes the memory big or bigger, particularly in respect of name and date, like the Madarinum, like the anacardium. The effect of psychosis is more prominent of the affection and the memory. Psychosis are generally the suspicious patient, the selfish patient, and the forgetfulness patient. Always forgetful, even the name and the street of the name. The temper of the psychosis is extremely irritable, is worse on the approach of the or during a storm or a rain, just like Rhodo. There is also a tendency of frequently urination. Just I remember to you, any person when going to bath in the bathroom and after taking the water on the body, he discharged the urine, must think that patient is psychotic patient. This is the nature of the psychotic patient. As soon as a storm or rain is approaching or has set in, the psychotic feels repeated call of urination. The increase of mental irritability and increase of the urinary call on the approach of the rain or a storm is a variation in keeping with the atmospheric change. Psychosis patient is like a living barometer. There is desire to move about during the rain and the storm. He cannot keep still in the room, always want to move here and there during the storm or the rainy weather. While writing or speaking, the psychotic is unable to collect his thought, so that psychotic patient slow in the writing and also slow in the speaking due to the lack of matter in the mouth. So the psychotic patient is poverty of the language and the thought. The constitution of psychosis is hydrogenoid constitution. Patient easily affected by the catch cold, cough, coryza, never tolerate the fruits which appear on the riverside, river ground, more juicy juice, especially affected by the rain or bathing in the river. So psychotic patient is hydrogenoid constitution. All the psychotic medicine, when you read either Entimtar, Thuja, Medurinum, Nitram Sulf, all are psychotic patient. or all are hydrogenoid constitution. Psychotic means hydrogenoid constitution. In brief, I want to tell something to you. The sources of the psychotic miasm. The sources of the psychotic miasm is, number one, due to the sexual intercourse by the affected person, either male or female. When any male suffering from the gonorrheal trouble and get coitus with the female, that female must be suffer from the gonorrheal infection. If the female is suffering from that gonorrheal discharge and male take place, the intercourse, the male will suffering from the gonorrheal discharge. So the intercourse by the affected person, either male or female, the main sources of the psychosis. Second is vaccination is also a main factor. Any kind of vaccination, they produce the psychotic effect. To bear the cloth of the affected person, never use the cloth of the affected person which is suffering from the gonorrheal discharge or the psychotic miasm, because that discharge affect to the you. So never use the cloth of the affected person. Next, discharge of urine, where the affected person first discharge the urine. So the mostly person suffering from the gonorrheal discharge not due to the intercourse or the not sexual intercourse, also suffering from the passing the urine on that place where the gonorrheal person is first of all passing the stool, urine. So this is the causes, must be causes to every person not discharge urine where the all person is discharging the urine. Next, from the parents which was affected and suppress it and born the child, that child also is suffering from the psychosis miasm. So affected parents get the born to the child and the child is suffering from the psychotic miasm and the psychosis. The red line indication of the psychosis is, first of all, the red mole. When in your body or in the patient, you see the red mole, this is the first indication the patient is suffering from the psychotic miasm. Second, a spider spot on the face. This is also a sign of psychotic miasm. Third is warts or mole. If the patient have warts or mole or several small warts, then you think your patient is psychotic miasm and you always prescribe the medicine from the psychotic group of medicine. Any cyst or tumor on the body, when the cyst form or the tumor form in the body, this indicates the patient is psychotic miasm. Next, extra growth of the finger in the child. If a child is born by 6 fingers, that is not the normal condition, this is the abnormal condition. So must you think any extra growth in the body indicates the psychotic miasm. So 6 finger born child is also coming from the psychotic patient, psychotic parents. Next, very hot discharge of urine of newborn baby. When you keep in your hand a newborn baby and the newborn baby discharges urine and that urine is very hot, must you think the child is psychotic miasm. The parents is suffering from the psychotic and the child is born of the psychotic belong. Generally, the disease related to the psychotic miasm is the suffering from the patient, that is hydrocele, orchitis, rheumatism, anemia, urinary troubles, diabetes, hematuria, all uterine or ovarian complaint of the female, teething troubles of the child, sweating of head, sour diarrhea of the child, otorrhea, heart complaint, malignancy, carcinoma, all are related from the psychotic group. So, when you think any growth in the body, either is malignancy or the benign, never advise to any patient go to the biopsy, because biopsy makes that tumor or the cyst in the carcinosinous stage, in the malignancy stage. So my request to all homeopath, when you treat this type of patient, extra growth or tumor in the body, never advise to them to go to the biopsy and confirm your patient is suffering from carcinoma or the malignancy. Biopsy is not a good advice for homeopath, and we can treat this type of disease without the operation. So Hahnemann not come, not decide to take the operation. Every operation case we can treat by the help of homeopathic medicine. Thanks to all. My lecture is going to be the last because time is over. 10 minutes. You can ask any question to me belong to this. I am ready to give you answer as I know. Thanks to all.
Yes, Professor Dr. Kalyan Suru, it's really a very good session indeed. And you really rocked with psychosis and homeopathy. Yes, definitely a big chapter. You were able to produce some of the best of these psychosis here in this forum. And those who want to participate in discussion may raise your hand so that we can have a discussion. And I think Dr. Manoj can begin the session.
Thank you, Dr. Sanesh and Dr. Kalyan Suru, and all those participants in this English session. An important session, and you mentioned about the psychosis and how it communicates through the gonorrheal discharge as well as the vaccination is the most. But I think the discharge, the urine, I think, is it mentioned by Hahnemann?
What, sir?
You mentioned about 3 modes of spreading of the psychotic miasm. One is through the gonorrheal discharge. The second one is through vaccination. The third one is you mentioned about through the discharge of urine, through the urine. Will it spread the psychotic miasm?
Sir, not a psychosis. The discharge is not a psychosis. Up till the discharge is running out from the body, patient is not suffering from the psychosis miasm. After the suppression of that discharge, by any means, either the injection or the higher antibiotic, then the patient suffering from the psychotic miasm. So we homeopath, when going to treat that patient, that think that my patient is going to be cured or not. The only way to think when that discharge come out from the body, it means the patient is going to be restored the health. One case I am telling to you, a patient was suffering from the diabetes and severe diabetes. He take the penicillin that time when he was keeping the penicillin in the thermos. But when they come to me not say, I was suffering from the gonorrheal discharge, because the nature of the patient to not say all the things to the doctor, but when you select your correct medicine, then the medicine work from inside to the outside. After giving the medicine, few months after, the patient suffering from the gonorrheal discharge, and the penis become very swelling and painful. Patient come to me and say, sir, what this come? The urethral discharge is coming out, pus is coming out from my penis. Well, night, it cannot be possible by the homeopathic medicine. Must be suffered from this disease before that the diabetes patient. He
Excuse me,
say,
sir.
yes, sir.
Excuse
I
me,
was.
sir. Yes, please. My question
sir.
is, you mentioned about 3 mode of spreading of the psychosis. One is
3
the
mode of?
spreading of the psychosis.
Yes.
The who mentioned about this the discharge the urine through will transmit. I think it was not mentioned by Hahnemann.
No, sir. This is the you must read the pure organon, sir. Organon you must read the book of the Nilmani Ghatak written by Chronic Disease and Its Cure. You must read, sir, one book, Chronic Disease and Its Cure, written by Nilmani Ghatak and translated by that P. Banerjee. You go through. You must read there.
But it is not mentioned by Hahnemann. That's my question.
Not so all thing is not mentioned by Hahnemann. But
Okay,
we
okay.
homeopath is going to treat the patient and come to the knowledge.
Okay. Thank you.
Hahnemann never write. The gonorrhea comes to you by the urination of that place where the another person, affected person is suffering from. But we know.
Okay. Now it is up to Dr. Ram Paresh. Please unmute.
Thank you, Dr. Dhanesh ji, and thank you, Manoj ji, Anandini. Namaskar, everyone, and congratulations, Dr. Kalyan Swarup sir. Very nice presentation. This is the psychosis miasm. Beautiful describe the psychosis miasm. Main cause of disease, chronic disease, psychosis miasm. There are fundamental laws, sora, psychotic, and syphilitic. In psychosis, there are 2 symptoms. All miasm, 2 symptoms, subjective symptom. Sora का subjective symptom and objective symptom. Psychotic subjective symptom and objective symptom. Suspicious mind, mental symptom, and extra growth organs. Describe the So very, very thanks, Dr. Kalyan Swarup sir. Nice presentation, excellent session. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Paresh, sir. Ram Paresh, sir. And now it's up to Dr. Lokmani Gupta. Yes, sir. You can.
I think after a gap of long time, he's back. Dr. Lokmani.
Yes. Yes, welcome. You can make your comment here. Is there any network problem? Yes, Dr. Lokmani Gupta.
Sir, one case I am telling to you.
Yes.
A patient come to my chamber. The girls were over 6 months old, only 6 months old. That patient come with the grandfather, grandmother, and mother. Father not come with the patient. The patient the symptoms was that when the patient cry, the patient body become the blackish, and all the person thinks the baby is going to be die. He went to consult with renowned physician of my Patna city, Dr. R.K. Agrawal. Dr. R.K. Agrawal says that the baby has a hole in the heart. But now this is not a case of surgery. After 3 years, I can advise you for the surgery. Only you give the medicine. A homeopath doctor sent to me. I consult with the patient and take the whole symptoms by the fathers and the mothers and the grandfather. But father does not come to me. I think why it became this type of hole in the chest or the heart. After 3 or 4 months, his father come my chamber and say, give the medicine of my daughter. I asked, come from the chamber. And suddenly I asked to them, any time before marriage or after marriage, you are suffering from such type of discharge from the urethra? Any type of discharge from the urethra? Patient say, yes, sir, before marriage, I get the relation with the other woman and I suffer from that. But that is treated by the allopathic medicine, sir. That is not with me. Now I am very okay, sir. I come to contact that the region of the child, of the hole in the heart is due to the miasmatic background. I say to him, your child must be cured by me. And symptomatically, I go to the medicine that is Madurinum. And after Madurinum, I get relief. This is the case treated by me more than 30 years before. And now the child is very okay without operation. So this is the peculiarity of the homeopathic science. Go through that case taking and select according to the miasmatic ground. When you not select according to miasmatic ground, never cure a single chronic case in your life, sir. This is my view. And this was Hahnemann also say, because Hahnemann was also dispuzzled to come back all the diseases to him, repeated and repeated. Then the Hahnemann thinks there is something behind it, and that after 10 years he know about the Sora and syphilis and psychosis, sir.
Yes, a very, very good case indeed. Usually, people always get this kind of cases, and even without knowing the philosophy behind it, we treat and the patient may get cured. But frankly, if one know about the philosophy, that is the theory of miasm, then definitely you can understand what pathway your treatment is going on, and this is what the presentation meant for. And I think Dr. Lokmani Gupta, sir, if you want to talk, you can talk now. Is there any
Sir.
problem? Yes.
Sir, good evening to all of you,
Yes.
and congratulations for continuing the tireless efforts to get we all acquainted with the latest knowledge in homeopathy. I'm heartily thankful to you all the three, Dr. Dhanesh ji, Manoj ji, Amul ji, especially for being regular in contact with me, though I couldn't be regular in past days. Sir, very good presentation by the doctors today, very confident presentation, which definitely molds us towards our principles of homeopathy. My only query, my only thing I want to know for the future, sir, as you recently told in your lecture, that vaccination, the side effects of vaccinations are of psychotic manifestations.
Yes,
The-
yes, yes.
And the greatest problem nowadays, accepted by other theory of medical sciences, that post-COVID vaccinations are creating heart troubles or so many because young chaps are going on suddenly. So is there any work in homeopathy, or should we start a research work with our this concept for the sake of mankind? Group studies can be started for this purpose in the colleges, in our colleges, if you are so
Ac-
confident, and you please lead us and guide
ac-
us.
Actually, sir, we are under the pressure of government
Definitely, definitely.
because when the COVID is come, restriction by the government to take all the person vaccine. Without vaccine, you cannot allow to go anywhere. You cannot
Yeah.
go in any by the bus, by the air, anyhow. You cannot go from your place to other place. So due to that, we know this is harmful for us. What we take due to the government policy. The government policy, when offered to homeopath, the pox without vaccine we can treat. Every disease where he used to vaccine. Nowadays, the allopathic used several type of vaccine. We homeopath use, we say. But
Sir, my point is that
so sir,
we
bolo.
face all the strictness, our future generation faced all the strictness, and we all took the vaccine.
Yes, sir. Under pressure, sir. Not
Under pressure.
under
Although
pressure.
government recommended arsenic album as a immunity booster also, and somewhere we did it, we distributed it in large quantities,
So
and the sufferers are very safe. But
simple,
what
simple,
we
sir.
can
You
do,
think that
what we do
any
not.
science, any other science, either Ayurvedic, homeopathic, Unani, all banned during that time. Can homeopathic not treat the corona? Yes, homeopathic also treat the corona patient, no doubt. But government not allow to us to give the
Yes.
medicine to that patient. This
Yes,
is the
sir.
problem of.
Yes, sir. Definitely, we need to look into that matter also. As we all know that COVID was a different situation, and the government forced everyone to take vaccine, but some of us are not interested in vaccine, and only the homeopathic community has challenged it, and as a result, even we people were unable to upload the videos in which people we are talking about this vaccine are banned by the YouTube also. Very recently, some of our previous videos about the vaccination and homeopathy was uploaded, and they were blocked now. And so, for the time being, we will not be able to upload the videos because of the sentence that we people talk that this vaccine has done more damage than good, like that. So it is not the time for discuss all those things in this kind of forum. That's what we have there are so many restrictions on us to talk like that. So I invite, let us close the session. For that, I invite Dr. Ajini Maliak to say.
Hello, sir.
Dr.
Hello,
Ajini.
sir. Vaccination.
Yes, sir. And now I invite Dr. Ajini Maliak to say vote of thanks to the session.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot,
Doc-
sir. Thank you.
Sorry, Dr. Ram Parvesha. Now it is the time to go to the another session. So sorry. And I'm so thankful to Dr. Kalyan Swarup for your lecture. And after long back, I'm seeing Dr. Lokmani Gupta also. Welcome, sir. Welcome back to IFPH Forum. And all the participants, those who have joined today's presentation and those who are continually joining with us, thank you so much for your presence. Actually, your presence inspires us more. Thank you, Kalyan Swarup sir, and thank you all the participants of the English session. Now we are moving to Malayalam session. Those who know the Malayalam language, you can join to our Malayalam session also. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Ajini Maliak, Dr. Kalyan Swarup, and those who attend the session. Tomorrow we will have a session from Dr. Sandeep Sairal from Delhi, and he will be talking about research on vitiligo. So a lot of research work is going on different subject in homeopathy. So that will be the subject of tomorrow. Another big session is about research. As you all know, today is the International World Day celebration is going on everywhere. The IFBH is also conducting a session here in our Malayalam session. So over to Dr. Manoj for the session. Thank you all. Good night.
Shaila, please.